Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry with
JayArr.
We're from BoLS, and today we have the Insignium Astartes. This is the uniforms and regalia of the Space Marines, specifically the Ultramarines, of course.
Wow. Well, of course. I mean, is there another chapter?
They are the Ultramarines. Right?
Of course, we're right.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
This is kind of the prototype for how you can create your color elements to put together your Marines.
Right.
This can apply to pretty much every Marine chapter out there.
Okay.
There are variants. Obviously, we've got Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Space Wolves. But for the most part, if you're playing an Index, a Codex Astartes, a Marine faction, you can. They're in. Well, the archetypes in here. You can copy this as like a template. You can swap out the color palettes, but things like squad markings and everything like that will be around.
So you would say that if you were wanting to construct the look of your Astartes, this is a standard template for constructing it.
Yeah, an STC, if you will. So yeah, this is a full color book. It's got some really cool stuff in it, just real fast.
Wow.
It's got Space Marine squad variations, badges for your officers, badges for your vehicles, and then other Codex chapters. And again,
look at that old art. That's incredibly cool, but also you can tell like the colors just a little off. At first it looks like they're naked hands, and then you're like, wait a minute, no, those are pink hands.
Yeah, they're not pink hands; those are crimson hands.
Crimson.
This book originally was printed in 2002, actually.
Wow.
So that's why we have it here on the retro.
The book is old enough to drive.
Pretty much. Keep going here. Just a lot of background information about Marines and different squad markings and stuff like that.
There's a lot of gorgeous art in this book.
Really cool art.
I love the kind of parchment feel of it. Yeah, there's all the chapter kind of...
not all of them, not all the chapters, but
various. There's a number of them.
There's also the squad chapter organizations. So you've got 1st Company through 10th Company, how those are all laid out. And again, this is from the point of view of basically the Ultramarines, and if you're following the Codex Astartes, this is what... this is the structure you would use.
The Ultramarines following the Codex Astartes. Who would have thought?
Right.
It talks about like squad markings and how to kind of indicate them.
Yep, all your different squad markings. It even has the 1st Company veterans. Notice the rim of their shoulder pads are actually painted differently. So the 2nd Company was actually the yellow.
Right.
1st Company had silver, and then 3rd Battle Company was red, etc.
Right.
And then you also have the Terminators and how they're all laid out there. You have the different banners, which you can see in the corners there. We've seen these banners before, but now we kind of get them in context of like this is the battle company that they rolled with.
Oh, okay, yeah, and they kind of each have like each of the companies has its own little story to go with it.
Yeah, it's got lore for each one of those. Just a little bit of flavor text for you there, but now you get the idea of like, oh, this is the green one was the 4th Company, the black one was the 5th Company, etc.
The 6th Company fought for a year and a day to foil an orc invasion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we also have the massive chapter banners, and again we have the 8th, 9th, and the
look, it's Sanguinius.
Ha ha! Funny. Here's how a tactical squad would look. This is your painting scheme, if you will, for them. It also shows here's a veteran, sergeant. Notice the white stripe. You've got the veteran variant here, which has the white helmet.
So they're the ones with a different helmet.
Right. The squad sergeant would have a red helmet.
Right.
And then just the basic Marines would have blue. And then the different weapon, basic paint schemes. Obviously, they used flat colors so that you could get kind of an idea what they look like. Assault squad, same deal. And then we get to the Devastators,
squad.
The different heavy weapon options they would rock and roll with.
And your command squad. All in white.
Yep, because they're veterans.
Every last one of them. Your veteran squad.
Obviously all white helmets. And notice too, the shoulder pads are different. These are white shoulder pads.
Yeah, they're all white shoulder pads, and they have the little Omega symbol there.
Yep.
And then, of course,
Terminators. They're veterans, obviously, so that's why they had the white helmets.
This guy looks like a little embarrassed. He looks a little shy.
Yeah. Scout squad. Notice the different camo patterns down here that they could have as alternate options here, but basically just beige or khaki colored pants, clothing, and then the armor.
And then the armor.
Here we get to badge variants. And these are really, really cool. This is where you can pick up a lot of ideas for your chapter. how you could have different assault tactical options.
Oh yeah,
all the different styles.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff like that.
this is different ways to indicate command.
Right.
I really like the different like assault. These two specific different kind of assault patterns. They look pretty cool.
The tacticals with the big broad arrows, or the devastators with the triangles, or the explosions.
The split up arrow to say you're gonna split these attack squads up.
Yep. Just more badge variants here.
Wow.
Lots of different options that you can go through.
Man, that's a lot.
Yeah. Then we get into, again, more badge variants, different chapters now as well, if you want to get into that. So just to show that, like, just because you are following the Code of Six Stars, you could have some character in your army and do variants. Here we have different captain options for the different chapters. Not chapters, companies.
Right. So,
and it is funny that in 40K you can take multiple captains in like a battalion, but realistically there was only one captain per company, but nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about that. Look, they just need their +1 to hit.
Yeah, everybody
that's what you need.
And then we get into chaplains as well,
creepy.
Apothecaries. Again,
less
notice
creepy.
The chaplains are all white with the chapter markings on the left shoulder pad, and the apothecaries are typically white with the chapter marking on the left. Occasionally, though, they might be inverted, which is kind of cool.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they even cover vehicles.
Yep. Everything is covered in this book. That's why this book's really cool. Because
is this where they named the land speeder after Archenland?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't get into that.
Goodness. Thank goodness.
Some deep lore right there. Different dreadnought paint schemes, rhinos and razorbacks, different vehicle markings, land raiders, obviously, and then just some more
some cool art
shots.
Yeah, and then of course here we get into the other chapters.
Yeah. And this just talks about the other Codex chapters again. How you can use this book to do the same thing with the chapter markings and stuff. Obviously, the Ultramarines have a lot of successor chapters. Even the Imperial Fist technically still follow the Codex Astartes, so even though they have some offshoots with the Crimson Fists and the Black Templars, the Imperial Fist chapter does still follow it. So
look at the different chapters here, like the Stormlords and the Nova Marines, and
if you wanted to do a quartered paint scheme, that's totally a thing.
Where have these guys come from?
They're second founding, or third founding. Some of them.
Wow, yeah. I've never heard of many of these.
Yeah, there's a whole crap load of Space Marine chapters out there. They all have different paint schemes.
Knights of Griffin, Stormcaller. Wow.
Yeah, so lots of cool stuff.
Dang.
There's even more chapters again, just if you want to get more ideas.
Doom Eagles.
The Doom Eagles. That's actually a famous chapter too. Man.
Really?
Yep. There's Crimson Fists in there as well. Black and White Consuls, Brazen Claws,
Dark Eagles, Red Hunters. Wow.
Oh yeah, lots of options in there if you wanted to check them out. And then honor badges, and this kind of talks about all the different army and honor badges too. So, this is a cool page. This actually shows or talks about the different honor badges, obviously, but things like the Iron Halo or the Marksmanship honors, or the Prime Helix was for the Apothecaries or the Crux Terminatus, what that symbol actually means and stuff like that. So this book was really cool because this was the first big time that Games Workshop actually went in and kind of codified everything for you.
Totally.
So, very cool stuff. That's the Insignium Astartes. I'm AdamHarry.
I'm JayArr.
We're both from Bell of Souls.
Thanks for watching.
Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.